What is up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode. The next episode of Northgard. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today as we prepare for winter. We're doing the best that we can right now in order to make things happen. Feast gives 2 and do all production for 1 month, but it costs 100 food, huh? We got defense towers, healer's huts. It looks like we're pretty much requires fishes. Okay, we don't have fishes, so we're not going to have to, we can't wish for that right now. It's not going to help out. We are tied for first, though, with Brant. Give me fur coats. I'm thinking winter is when we're going to want to try and expand since our production is garbage anyways. I think that since our production is garbage anyways, I'm kind of interested to see what affects our happiness. I'm a little bit interested in finding that on out. And I have no idea what like brings that up or back down. Wow, we have a lot of villagers over here. How many do we have? We have 7. Let's take a couple. We're going to assign them to be warriors. And with the warriors we have remaining, we're going to wait for winter to get here. We're going to use that time for our expansion where we run out into the woods and we're going to fight with some Draugr. I think it's going to be pretty legit. So we got our 3 warriors right here. Actually, rush them now. So with our warriors... Ah, you have to click consecutive times. That's what happened. Okay, cool. I figured it out this time around. You click consecutive times and it'll send each one of them over there. I'm used to rubber band box RTSs where it's a little bit different, but, you know, we'll get it done. We managed to wipe out that zone. Our scout is doing his thing. What is that right there? For 80 food, I can colonize this area. I don't really look forward. Bring all of our warriors over here. We're going to fight these Draugr on this side as well. We're at 185, which means we have taken the lead, even though our people are super unhappy. What are you going to do? An unknown clan has gotten the fame title, Thane. So he's actually working towards that fame goal if he wants to win that way. Let's go ahead and kill off some of those Draugr. I don't know if we get fame for killing Draugr, but it seems alright to me. It's probably due to the fact that we have a bunch of wounds going on. I'll try and relocate some people. Keep fighting. Yep, fight your way through. Warriors were born for this. They were born to destroy the enemies of our people. Strike them down with your mighty axes. Go forth into battle. And there it is. We've managed to clear that area out. So if I have anybody who is wounded right now, my suggestion would be that we bring them all back. I forgot to click twice. There we go. So basically you double click to grab all the units and then you right click for every single one you want to assign to a task. That's the best way to do it anyways. That seems to be the most efficient way. We are losing a bunch of food right now. That is ticking down at a precarious rate. They're doing the best they can to forage and scramble for whatever they can find. Wood is actually at a slight deficit, so I'm not going to worry about that. In a little bit of time, we should be able to get ourselves a bit more. War Chief right there, so wounded clan members. If I click through that, who else is wounded? Scout is wounded? I don't think he's wounded, though. His bar looks okay to me. Oh, he is wounded. Okay. Oh, they got a sheep pen over here. Ain't that a son of a bitch? Where are you at? You're, like, way out there. All right, bring your ass back over here so you can get healed. They've got a scout over on that side. I think the wounds are what's getting us. And if I click on this, it looks like it'll take me between the people who are wounded. So bring everybody back. Maybe that's the cause of our unhappiness, is we have too many people that are running around just getting their shit kicked off. We're losing food at a pretty rapid rate right now. This blizzard is not being friendly to us. It's hurting us. It's definitely hurting us. We have 5 villagers over here that are doing their best. I'm going to call everybody back home to be a villager for right now. If you're not doing something else that is not reasonably productive, I need you to be a villager. Scout, bring yourself back in over here. I need you to be assigned to the healer's hut. And if you're just going to run around and be wounded, then I need to assign you to a job where you're not going to ignore my orders and you'll do your thing. So you become a trader for a little bit. We don't need scouts right now. Healers are doing their thing. We should have healing a warrior done very, very shortly. But yeah, Northgard, kind of an interesting little game. We are losing food at much too rapid of a rate right now, and we're barely halfway through the winter. If we survive this one, it'll be a thing. It'll be a thing. I would have focused more heavily on food had I realized. I thought it was going to be like a -7 or a -8. Right now it's a -13. And that shit's a bit too much. A bit too much, man. Just a bit too much. With our warriors healing on this side, I don't know who they're trying to heal. But hopefully they're healing someone. He's made his way back. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to last the winter on this one. We're trying real, real hard. But it's going to be close. We're losing 13. I don't know if that's 13 per little, like, shift over here. Or how that's going to go. Can I build a trade route to earn food? Start trading, yeah. Start trading with... Oh, no, sell that right there. There you go, with Brant. We'll start trading with them because we need to be happy. I mean, we're winning the points game right now. That's the important part to point out, but I don't think you win or lose based on the points game. Let's get some lore production. Why not? Lore sounds good. And it's allowing us to, like, work our way up the tech tree a lot more rapidly. Oh, good. That dropped off right in time. Oof. That broke just in time. And so they should be over here healing warriors now. We're down to 3 wounds that are on our people, and that did take us back from the negative. So hopefully we can get this back up to positive. We have a really, really solid lead right now as far as the point spread goes, although I don't know what that plays into. Lore discovered and territory seems to play into that. And if we control 12 areas, that's the part that the game seems to really, really, really care about. So with 20 consumption... Yeah, you guys just need to be gatherers down here. Like, go out and get food for us as quickly as possible. We have nobody working over there. Reassign one of you guys on this side. We have villagers coming up, so that's nice. As soon as the wounds are all done, I'm going to reassign some of these guys to do something else. And so I think they're working on this guy right here right now. I may unassign some of the warriors because we have plenty of cash right now. That's not even a concern. And if I want to, I can cancel my trade route, although I don't know if that'll have diplomatic repercussions. Hopefully we don't end up with a nasty winter next time. That's the part that I'm the most concerned about. If we end up with that nasty white stuff coming down from the sky, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult for us in the long term. In the interim, that last winter seems to have really affected the AI as much as it affected us. So, let me build a mine down here, because that's the only other resource we have in this area. So a mine seems like it'll help out. I don't need a wood chopper right now. He's healing a merchant. This warrior down here, well, guess what? You are now a peasant. I'm going to unassign you because we have plenty of money to reassign that anyways. We got Skrilla coming out of our ears at the moment. So there it is. I will command you to come down here and be a villager on this side. We need food production recovery very, very badly. It looks like we can't have any more villagers down here. So bring another one out here. We'll turn him into a miner once this is all done. A miner, 49er, all that kind of stuff. Chop me some more wood. I didn't even realize that our wood supply is actually falling off at a really, really bad rate. This area, can it have more than 2 buildings or just have the 1? Okay. Just have the 2 buildings, I guess. So he'll finish that off. Wood chopping is back up. I'm going to have to cancel this train route to get ready for the next winter. We'll stop that on off, and we'll just focus on making a little bit of money for right now, rather than selling off some of our stuff. We have an enemy scout in our area. We could do something dickish and take him out, I would reasonably guess. Give me some stone production. We'll get a quarrier over here. Get him doing his thing. In this area, how many people do I have? 2 woodcutters? That seems about right. Seems about right. So we get 40 stone here. Stone can be used to upgrade clan buildings. Ah, okay. Clan can't grow because they're all unhappy. Downer. But we're going to focus on food production for right now. As far as he goes, building is full. Don't think we're going to need any healers for a little bit. We're going to finish off the last heal. And instead, let's focus on making money over here. I do wish that we could trade for stuff. So we should prepare for winter. I don't know if I want to spend 80 to colonize that right there. That's a bit of an expensive gamble. Bit of an expensive gamble. We're at 290, though, as far as victory points goes. We're doing pretty well. Somebody else has already made Thane, though, which I don't know how to counter that. Sharp axes. Yeah, give me some more wood. Give me some more wood so that we got something to sell out here. Keld has reached the famed title of Thane. So we generate that by lore discovered territory. We still haven't hit 200, though. Still haven't hit 200. I'm a little interested in that. How we make that a little bit more robust. As far as that goes, reassign him tremors. Have been reported. A big earthquake should seriously damage our buildings unless we store wood to repair them. Well, luck would have it. I'm working on that right now. So we get better population growth from that. We get 2 additional clan members, and housing quality is improved. Got 3 stone over here. I'm going to take one of these little dudes. the healer since nobody's hurt right now. And we're going to make him a stone miner for a little bit. He's going to dual class a tiny bit. He's going to try and be better at his job for a little while. I would prefer to keep them as out of our territory as possible. My guess is that they're getting a bit of a fame boost from having access to farms, would be my estimation. I'd like to take this area so that I have a nice little gap right here to block for invasions. What is that? A swamp, unstable ground makes it harder to build. An iron deposit. Okay, so I'll probably build a mine and a defensive tower over there just so we can protect ourselves. We have 2 unhappy clan members. I don't know how to make that better. Is there a thing I can click on here that tells me what's... So what I'd like to see is when it says somebody's not happy, give me a little bullet point list down here. One of the things I've always liked about Tropico is it makes it very, very clear why you're not succeeding. Like, it has a little list right here that tells you, you know, this is what's wrong. This is how you fix it. And so you can just, like, jump in real fast and you can adapt to situations very, very rapidly instead of sitting around dithering and wondering what's gone wrong. Now that the rain is gone, food production has slowed down a little bit. Consumption is a tad more gnarly than I'd like to admit. We do get villagers pretty soon, though, and with 6 of them over here, we've got stone being pulled out of here. In just a moment, we'll be able to bulldoze that once they run out of stone. I do think we need to be careful with the amount of stone that we harvest. I'll probably go in on the town hall. Oh, I need an upgraded town hall first. So we can upgrade that for 10 stone. Let's do it. Upgraded town hall. I don't know if that's going to help out with anything. Doesn't look like it helped out much with our happiness or anything like that. But for 5 more stone, we should be able to make that better. Spawns new villagers when you have enough happiness. You need more happiness to grow your population. Well, I don't see anything in here that looks like a happiness building. Yeah, nothing inside here. We healed all the wounds, so I was a little bit worried about that. Oh, we've got a Hall of Scalds. There we go. Never mind, I was wrong. I needed advanced buildings. So we can improve food produced in this area by quite a bit. Did that give me more buildings that I can put up, though? That give me more buildings I could put up? Because that's the big question that I'm curious about. We may have put too many houses in this zone. That's also a possibility. I'm going to wait till the end of this winter to really start messing with stuff. Wood production over on this side looks to be okay. We've got a little bit more time until our lore is concluded. What about this area? This area is 3 out of 3. You got 2 healers, 2 crowns. Can't grow because we're unhappy. Yeah, I'm aware. I am aware of that factoid. For right now, we're just going to rest on our laurels then and kind of wait and see what happens. Is our scout even able to scout anything further right now? Because when he finishes the map, I'll just bulldoze the scout building, and I'll build something else right there for that. And we'll worry about scouting a little bit later. Because we've basically uncovered the people that matter anyways. Ooh, kill the wyvern and get 250 crowns. But he's a toughie. He's a real toughie. We have more than enough cash. I'm going to suggest we get back to food farming. The stone is real on that side. Let's improve our... It's 50 wood to do that, though. Let's wait till the end of the winter. We'll get like a glut of growth, like a hardcore, you know... We've got wood right now, because Vikings always have wood. It seems like they have a wood for a lot of things. Building, fighting, pillaging, destroying. It seems like they have wood for a lot of things. We are going to have to expand into this zone. That's fertile land where we can build a farm. So that would probably be the next place I'll go in order to get ourselves moving. We are up by a considerable amount of points, though, but I don't think you win based on that. I think you win based on fame or conquering everybody else, so we'll figure it out. With trade routes, I would like to... I don't want to earn crowns, though. I want them to take my crowns. I have too much money. Let's see here. We get a 20 crowns bonus. You can train more merchants. Okay, we can train more warriors. We have enough lore for new knowledge. I'm going to reduce the amount that it costs to colonize by a bit. Yeah. Let's do that. That seems like a decent call. It is important to note that we only get to choose between those two right there. Silos get a food bonus, and you gain 1 happiness per silo. So that's probably what I'll move towards next because that is one of my buildings. I'm going to bulldoze that to get the 15 wood back. Then, now that we've got the wood back and we are producing a decent amount of food at the moment. Does it say on the buildings what the consumption is? We can get a marketplace. Food silo is what I'm leaning towards right now, but I think all of our building is going to be waylaid until the end of the winter is what I'm going to wait for. So there's an earthquake. It has damaged several of our buildings. A little bit unfortunate there, but they should be able to repair it for 10 wood. Okay. We'll repair that as well. And so there we go. I don't want my house to be beat up either. So, we'll continue repairing. Food drop-off, Doesn't seem quite as bad this winter with what we just put up with. So I'm actually going to build a little bit sooner. I'm going to put in a silo on this side so that happiness goes up. When we get that next lore, I think that's going to help us even ourselves out just a tiny bit. We've got a burning building over here. Let's go ahead and repair that. We've also got a wounded individual on this side who is a scout. I'm going to bring him back and assign him to food gathering. So food is at -6. That's okay. We don't need new villagers right now anyways. That's not going to be anything that I'm going to entertain or worry about for the moment. We've only got about 10 stone left from that location, and so once we wipe this out, we should be able to do something with that too. Once we're about halfway through the winter... Yeah, once we're about halfway through the winter, I think we're going to try and expand a little bit. He's going to come back. He's going to get reassigned. I don't really care about money right now, so you become a healer. I'm going to assign you to be a villager over here. Food is at -1. Wood is at +3. Very, very good. If I upgrade this for 10 stone, it will train more woodcutters. Okay. Housing quality could go up right now. I'm going to do it. So there it is. Housing quality, get better. Oh, good. It's got a different colored roof now. And so we get 2 additional clan members and improve housing quality. I assume housing quality does something for us. As soon as we get up to 270, we're going to take eradication. And I'm going to start putting in a whole bunch of silos wherever I've got extra space. Erudition would be nice, too, as we try to go towards some of the bigger stuff. Oh, we get to pick a blessing. So we reduces loss of food production during winter by 30%. You get +3 happiness from Baldur's Blessing. Let's do that. That'll offset us for a little while. I feel much smarter about that decision. I didn't realize I could click the little blessings down here. So there's Jory's Blessing as well. You gain 20 stone. Ah, he just gives us free shit. Okay, and we get a wisdom victory if we make it over to there. So it seems as though if we can work our way to the end of the tree, we can actually win via wisdom as well. For a very, very quick win. And it seems like maybe that's what we're lining up towards. In order to get more wood, let's do that to keep ourselves producing. And so it now has a cooler roof. Very, very nice. That means that we can now have 3 woodcutters. We'll bring a woodcutter back in and over here. Our happiness has dropped slightly. I think some of it might have to do with the fact that, like, it's just winter right now. Like, maybe this will even out a little bit. We have a bunch of extra food, so I'm going to colonize that area. Let's expand our territory, and then I'm going to focus on expanding that territory as well during the course of this year. We've made it to a new year. We've expanded our territory, which is looking a little bit better and more robust than everybody else's. Baldur's Blessing on the unknown clan that we haven't met yet. We've become Thane. All productions gain +1 positive per happiness. Good. So fertile lands. If we could build farms here, that'd be really, really great. We have a carved stone. Oh, we can create our own. That's pretty sweet. Where's our farmland at, though? Because we need food production very, very badly. I'd like to have a surplus of everything. We can have 2 buildings over here. I think one should absolutely be a field. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to transfer you over to here just to do your thing. And actually, we might be able to get rid of some of this housing over here, too. Well, I don't know. It's our main city center. You guys killed off the stone? Okay. So let's go ahead and bulldoze that to get some cash back. You guys are stone cutters, so what we want to do now is I'm actually going to build a second mine over here so that we constantly have upgrade materials coming in. So there it is. Wood's a little bit low, but we're generating it fast enough at this point. We're getting wood fast enough at this point. God, so many wood puns available. We're gaining wood fast enough at this point to where I feel like we can focus on building a little bit. Let's bring the miners over here. I'm going to assign them both to be villagers for just a moment. And Laura's ready to go. Let's take eradication. Sure. We'll take eradication for right now. Can I take those, I wonder? I'll check that out next time. We've also got structure maintenance and hearthstone, extra firewood consumption during winter, so that's good. We've also got a little bit of extra happiness per food silo at the moment. So with them being reassigned as villagers, give me 2 villagers. We're going to bring 2 over here. We have established contact with Jarek, leader of the Stag clan. We can now trade with them. Good. Okay. Brant is a little bit behind, but we appear to be pulling ahead, so it'll probably be all right. Build buildings for me, please. And then 2 of you are going to be reassigned to stonemasons. So there it is, 2 stonemasons. So start whittling away at that stone right there. I'd like to take this area too. Draugr Tombs. Draugr will rise from this place until you take control of it. Seems like that's probably something we want to focus on then. There's also a ruin right there that gives us access to our territory is under attack by whom? Oh. Well, that's not good. We don't have any warriors at the moment. You run away, run away. No, he's been slain. Damnable Draugr. They're everywhere, in every tomb and in every corner. They hound our people. So we are going to need guards over here, I think. Reassign you to be a miner for right now. That should get our happiness moving again, though. Got one guy right there. Let's assign him to be a farmer. This may free us up to get even more food, which is good because that might free up some of our foragers. It'll free up some of our foragers to become warriors, who I can send down here to keep watch and guard and make sure that we're fighting the Draugr in an appropriate way. Increases our maximum food storage as well. Okay, sounds good. So with 2 farmers, they've got this. What is this producing right now? So farmers are producing 11. Villagers are producing 32. Let's go ahead and get some new warriors. Food is at a really, really good height right now anyway, so I'm not worried about it. You guys deal 12 damage. And I'm going to suggest you guys prepare for Valhalla. There are a lot of Draugr over there, though. This may be kind of a hit-and-run operation. We may not have a lot of choice there. We've also got an extra building space over here, so we should probably figure out how we want to utilize that properly. Allows you to launch raids to loot crowns and fame and lore for your clan. Can that only go in the ocean, though? We need, like, beachfront property? Would be my guess. Okay, so we're not going to be able to do that for right now. Instead, actually, with our extra food, we get 20 fame. We got plenty of food. Do it. Yeah, we've got loads and loads and loads of food, so throw a feast. Make it happen. Feasting. We are currently feasting. It'd be cool if there's a little animation for that. Altar of Kings gives us 50 fame and gives our Reaper's production a plus 5%. The Hall of Scalds. Yeah, let's increase our happiness, actually. We'll build that over there. You? Guess what? You're a villager. Actually, I can leave you... It's already full. Let's take you, and I'm going to bring you over here to construct the Hall of Scalds, because our food is good anyways as a result of our feasting. But with that said, we're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Northgard. I like this game a lot. I can't wait to see how this expands and how it gets better, because this is one of those games that all it needs is more depth. Like more and more and more depth. And so the more stuff they add to the game, the more fun it's going to get. And it seems like it's in a position to be infinitely expandable with random maps and everything else. Probably turn out to be a pretty cool game. I'm going to colonize over here before we leave, just to claim more territory so that nobody else tries to land grab it. And then I may also try to land grab this as well, because we have such a massive food surplus that why not? My name is Splattercat. I will see you all later. Thank you for stopping on in for Northgard. Get the game for yourself down below. How you do, everybody?